But that enabled there, we're actually going to Higgins meant that the ball was going to run free. And that's where Acker is so dangerous at those ground-led round. And then Buddy turns him inside out.
So Hudson. Gee, this is a big free kick, isn't it?
Well, Lee's obviously done a little bit of coaching in his time because he wanted Buddy moved up to centre-half forward and dragged Brian Lake out of that area, and Roughhead has gone closer to goal.
Yeah, they're not concerned who's playing full forward, centre-half forward. They just want Morris at full-back and Lake at centre-half back.
So Hargraves' block gives Osborne a chance to kick a third, and he's got it. That hurts. Hill, lovely half volley, running hard, floats it forward. Murphy on Murphy. Well done, Hodge. Was able to push it forward with momentum to Ladson.
And that's an example of what we were talking about at half-time. That's not a touch, but that attack on the ball actually spilled for the advantage of his teammates.
Sewell puts it into the path of Crawford, who hesitates. Stokes. Short one is on to Young. A left footer cuts back towards the middle, sets it up. Trouble here. Roughhead works in front. Gave the ball a high five. It falls behind. Grabbing it is Buddy. Pushed off the footy. Roughhead comes again. Flings it out. Socket off the ground by Osborne. Osborne puts his head down and kicks a goal. Oh. Risking everything.
That really is head over the ball stuff, isn't it? That has been the wild card down there. But Hodge in defence, he's just playing a part of the defence. He's not playing on any particular opponent. He's got an opponent, but he's just not really playing on him. He's just playing around the area. Starts it so much.
And that says a lot about his temperament, though, too, Hodge, isn't it? That he's prepared to play a game like that. But this bloke's been the wild card up forward tonight. They would have gone into this game with a big plan for Roughhead, for Franklin, but he's got under their guard.
For the young man, did well, hung on to it. Now he feeds Morris forward of the wing, goes inside the forward 50. Johnson out, manoeuvred initially by Guerra, coming across the face of the pack, just ghosting in. Hodge punches it out of bounds.
I reckon he's about the best loose man in defence I've seen.
Hodge.
Luke Hodge. He just plays it beautifully.
Here he is again. And then Murphy wrapped up by Robert Murphy.
I've been watching Hodge. All he does is play in the middle of the 50-metre arc. He's just playing about 25, 30 metres out from goal, not taking a whole lot of notice of his direct opponent who's in that area somewhere, but he just keeps getting in the right spot and reading the play so well on the way when the ball comes forward.
So Hudson took it out of the air. Not pinged. Ackermanis. Well done, Boyd. Gets it back to Murphy. Centering kick, Eagleton, half a chance. Oh, well done. There's your man, Lee.
Well, I think the other thing about that, Lee, is that the Hawthorn midfield press has been so good that they've allowed him to play that way.
Ball goes up in the air.
Haven't been able to use his direct opponent.
Bateman to Brown.
Brown around the outer side. Mitchell tracking it down towards the attacking 50. Quick transference. And there's that leap again. Roughhead. Can he kick it straight this time? He's got 1-3 for the night.
And that was just brilliant play. Here's the mark. I mean, that's just courageous too, just going back into the unknown. But then as soon as he took that mark, Sammy Mitchell, who was in the centre of the ground, took off and ran into that space to create.
So Roughhead, a long way from the final siren. Because you get the feeling it's almost gone for the Dogs now. He gets his second.
Here's the Acker hit. That set him. There's Guerra again. He's a dangerous customer out there. He fixed up Acker. Acker actually spent about a minute and a half sitting on his backside recovering from that.
To Saul.
Saul's been very good. Goes out wide. Rioli. Not a good kick. Trying to hack it forward there was Lake. Clever by Franklin. Osborne over the shoulder. Rioli inside the 50. Setting Franklin up. Going at number 6. Under pressure. No problem.
Lee, he is an extraordinary player, isn't he? I know you talked about earlier in the game about his ability as a 6'6" player to kick goals and create a ground level, but he did it again then.
Well, that's what's special. He's got the aerial ability of guys of his, well, as a good player of his height, but it's the ability to have this agility at ground level, 2 or 3 steps under pressure. He's more accurate under pressure from set shots, I think.
And he works so well with Rioli, though, too. They combine so well. They've got great understanding.
The great thing about him is that he's actually standing up in big games. And we saw him against Adelaide last year. He kicked 7, kicked the winning goal when it really mattered. He's not a fair weather player. He performs when it's needed most. Okay. And we're talking about a player who's had 3 disposals this quarter, and yet he's had such a profound influence on the match.
Yep.
Hudson to himself. Well done, Ray. And then cross back to Ray. They've done that so often tonight. Put each other under pressure. Crawford to Bateman. Bateman's left foot kick to a hot zone. Chino free kick was a good effort by Renouf, and then Lewis.
Nice.
That's a great kick. It's a goal. Brilliant.
He's an excellent midfielder too, just seeing Cross slowly getting up after that collision. But Jordan Lewis tonight, he's had 21 disposals. He's had 6 inside 50s, 5 contested possessions, and he's also had 6 clearances. So he works in all areas of the game. He's not afraid to mix it. If it's a tough, close, hard game, he's generally the player that's inside. And occasionally, those sorts of players will find themselves in a little bit of space where they get an easy one. But gee, that was a solid bump that Cross copped in the back then.
And Renouf also took the hard knock, didn't he? I reckon I got the answer, Lee, to that question you asked me. Did Jezza play at full forward in 1970?
Yeah, I think when he played, I can't remember. Of course, I was a bit young for that. But no, he played full forward when he kicked his 100, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough. Murphy, interestingly, he's had a fair bit of the footy since he's come back on, hasn't he? Speaking of Murphy, it's the other one. He's done his job.
Good kick.
And he did his job then. He lined up as a free player across half back, and he did the courageous thing, the third man up at that contest.
This will be interesting. Lake and Fragan. Oh, gee, he's so good, isn't he? That is a miracle goal. He's extraordinary. He's the Usain Bolt of football, isn't he?
Well, he's about the same size and shape.
Just watch the way he won this ball here. Okay, I'm going to keep it in my real estate. A gentle pat.
That's
and
his
then
spot.
the finish.
He never misses from 50 out under pressure, does he?
He needs to be under constant pressure, doesn't he? And there's the celebration. Now, that deed is worthy of that celebration.
Lee, is he potentially the best footballer you've ever seen?
Yes, I think he is.
That'll do. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Well, look out, Lee. He's coming for you. So it's back in the middle.
Best footballer over 190 centimetres. That's what I was thinking.
Vincent goes after it. Boyd is tied up. So this is a personal best by Franklin against the Western Bulldogs. His previous best was 6 back in 2007, round 5.
Well, he's had those 8 shots at goal that we thought he might have. He's had 7 goals, 1. Oh, he's had the other 2 as well. 2 out of bounds in the full.
Cross has been terrific. That's 27 hand passes alone. Although he sold a teammate into trouble that time, but they've been doing that all night. Mitchell, quick hands. Birchall towards the outer side. Rioli running to space. Swings it back towards centre half forward. What a beauty. He found the way through. There was a man guarding in front, a man to the right, but somehow he threaded the ball into Roughhead.
We saw something similar from Jordan Lewis as we see Clinton Young here put his body on the line. Lewis was on the boundary line in the similar spot and brought it back into Buddy's advantage. On that occasion, Rioli, just the ability to weigh it up. Where's the space and put it to his teammates.
Roughhead's got 3.
And the 2 big guys have got 10 between them.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, I know you should be able to think your way through a game of footy better when you experience, but this kid's played about 20 games, and he thinks his way through a game of footy as well as any of the 200 gamers.
That's right. He had 3 options then, and he calculated the 3 options, and he chose the best of the 3 options. But not only did he choose the best option, he actually executed into that space as well. It was an extraordinary bit of play.
He's got 69 goals. Now, Dermott's best year ever was 64 in 1987. He played second fiddle to Dunstall. We know how good he is. He's got 69, Roughhead.